Welcome to this week's episode of Pulse Factor. This week, we're doing something a little special, aren't we, Lindsay?
We are. We're gonna go to Kentucky and go noodling for Sarah's birthday.
And let me tell you, it was such an experience. Usually we're packing our bows, packing our guns. Yep. This time, we just took ourselves.
And our swimsuits.
And all we needed was our hands. So we met up with the boys from KY Hand Grabbin, and let me tell you, we had a great time.
Cutting Ross the cornrows, I lost my can of Skull. From the dash in my pickup truck, trying to make it to my favorite fishing hole. Was the middle of June, it wasn't getting hotter or cold. Bush light was going down like water. Catching catfish was the last thing on my mind. Yeah, tomorrow, boys, we'll be having them Kentucky times. Yeah, had them old, good old Kentucky time. Ain't nothing like 'em, boy.
Well, it's about 9 in the morning, and we just got here. We're on the Cumberland River. We got the boats unloaded. So can you just tell us like the plan for today and what we're going to be doing?
We're just going to go check a bunch of different spots, and of course we're noodling. Basically, we're just going in there. 2 people will go down, block the hole, the other one's trying to catch it.
Oh, it's teamwork, man.
So we'll do teamwork.
It's teamwork.
All right, well, we're not going to waste any time, so let's get the show started.
Let's get after it. Get done fishing, boats to the bank, boat trucks, speakers, blare and hang. Start us a fire, wait for lead loft in the show.
That's right, that's right.
You're gonna bring a 6-string and play all night, pass around the shine.
So we're at our first spot. Sam's out there checking it, and he's going to let us know if there's a catfish.
Oh, big fish in here. One, two, three.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Grabbed on and hooked up. So we got up to the first spot, and we decided Lindsay was going to go first.
I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So I threw my glasses off and went down underneath. The water's really mucky.
It was.
But when I put my hand under there, it grabbed right on and I ripped it right out. And after that, it was like so awesome.
It was addicting.
It was, yeah. I could not wait to get my next one out after that. But they're feisty little things. You gotta get them out of the water and
you don't have much time. You know,
Right.
Once you get them up to the top of the water, they roll and they roll. And you just got to get them in the boat as soon as you can.
Yeah, I feel a venom coursing through your veins. The pounding in your heart feels like a train. You won't make it very long. At first it burns like a fire, lifts you up, takes you high. You'll know when the cottonmouth bites.
One in here, it's going to be a thumper.
Feel it if it hits you just right. Close your eyes, say good night. When you're way down south, you better watch out for the cottonmouth. Get there. Oh, here we go. You did it.
We're going to release him then. Come on, tag him in.
Got it? You got my glove?
There you go.
Grab it.
There you go.
We got some more holes to check, so we're going to head out.
Get her done.
Let's get her done. Well, that was an absolute blast, and it was pretty much just like Lindsay told me it was going to be. It was dark, you can't see anything, and you get down there, you get your hand in there, and those fish, they're not going to let go once they have your hand. So you just battle them up all the way to the boat, and my heart was going so much that first time, especially because I had no clue what to expect, and it was so exciting. But none of us expected what's going to happen next.
couldn't. I was trying to get my hand out of the way when you did that. I was trying to bring my hand out, but I couldn't.
That's a big one, boy. 60 pounds? I don't know. He's close to it.
Can you believe how big that fish was, Sarah?
I could not believe it when I saw you come out of the water with that big fish in your hands.
I could barely even get it in the boat. It was so big. I mean, it was heavy. It wanted to just squirm around. The tail was flying, and that's not the only way to catch a big fish.
This time, it's my turn to catch a giant.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, he had so much power.
I could. You should have seen my eyes.
They're like, they do what you said, they roll, and you can't even keep control of them.
I do the death row.
Done good, though.
Thank you. These guys got in the water, and they went down in the hole, and they actually put this big catfish on a stringer. You might think maybe it's a little bit easier because it's on a stringer, but it's actually not. You know, when you have them with your hands, you got a really good grip on them, and you can almost contain them a little bit better from fighting. But when they're on a stringer, you're just holding that stringer, and they're just flailing everywhere. I mean, the tail's flying and hitting people, and it got wild. As you can see, we were having an absolute blast, but catching fish that big, they can cause a little bit of damage.
Yeah, they can. I mean, the guys, they had scrapes on the back of their calves, and
Oh yeah, because they would actually get down in the hole with their legs and keep the catfish from coming out. So I
they
mean,
just kept biting and biting until
they
we
had
got
to
down there to get them.
yeah, they had to take the brunt of things for
Yeah,
us.
they did.
But we had some abrasions and scratches and scrapes too.
I had a pretty nasty scrape on my elbow and on
On
my
my
foot,
knees, yeah.
on your knees. So even though we got a few cuts and scrapes, it was definitely well worth it.
We had a great time with these guys. They were easy going, whether we were sitting in tubs with catfish and holding them up, or you know, they almost push you off the boat.
I did get pushed
Oh yeah,
off.
they did push you off the boat. And you know, by the end of the day, we were wearing their hats, we were jumping in the water, and we were just having an absolute blast.
But we had one more fish to bring in the boat.
And you know, all day we were doing teamwork, but Lindsay decided that she wanted to go in for this one all by herself and one-handed. If you'd like to have a wild time catching catfish with your hands, give the guys at KY Hand Grabbin a call at 270-887-8945, or you can visit them on the web at kyhandgrabbin.com. A big thanks to the guys down at KY Hand Grabbin for showing us such a great time.